What's up, motherfuckers? So if you haven't heard the news by now, some 76 people have been killed in Norway by one man. And if the reports are correct, he will be out in 21 years. Yes, you heard that right. 76 people are dead, but the man that killed them can walk free in 21 years. Recently on YouTube, I got a message from a guy arguing against the death penalty. He made some points that are usually the main points made against the death penalty. Let me summarize them for you. 1. It costs more. I don't know how an injection could cost more than a life sentence, but okay. 2. It's not more of a deterrent than life sentence. 3. Then there's the issue of wrongful death sentence. Some that were sentenced to death were innocent. Thus, to avoid wrongful death, we should abolish it completely. And lastly, he just came out and said that he just thinks it's wrong. That killing is wrong. Well, let's look at the first two. There's a one-word rebuttal to the first two arguments. Irrelevant. Doesn't matter how much does it cost. I think without a debate, justice is invaluable. And deterrence. If 100% of all punishment failed to act as a deterrent, would that be grounds to abolish all punishments? I don't think so. It is true that there have been wrongful death penalties. But the fact is that these people that were sentenced to the death penalty would also have been sentenced to life in prison. Is it any different to let a man die in prison than to execute him? The fault lies in the justice system. How does it make sense to change the punishment for a fault in the system? You guys seen the movie Rambo, right? The latest one? Remember the missionary that was all like, killing is bad, that it's always wrong, but yet kill a man himself to save his own life. That is who the liberals remind me of. Criminals thrive on the compassion of the society. There are men that will kill you and laugh while doing so. There is no rehabilitating them. There is only one punishment for premeditated murder: death. Now, don't get me wrong. If the 76 families don't want to pursue the death penalty, I have no problems with that. But should the rest of the country of Norway get to decide? But here's the most fucked up thing. They will pay taxes that will go directly towards supporting the very man that killed their families. Then there is also the question of self-defense and gun ownership. In Norway, as I found out, you cannot own a gun for self-defense. But that didn't stop the gunmen from getting the guns, did it? Of the 76 people that died, 68 were shot to death. What could have prevented this? In my opinion, if there was even one man with a gun and the knowledge how to use it, it could have saved dozens. You have the right to defend yourself anytime, any place. And I don't think you can defend yourself against someone with a gun without a gun. If you show that you are competent and capable of handling a firearm, should you not be allowed to carry one for self-defense? Who is anyone to take that right away from you? After the first shot was fired, it took the police 90 minutes to get there. And that is typical. There is no government or police in the world that can absolutely guarantee you your life. This is your life. You get one shot at it. Who is anyone to deny you your right to defend yourself? Of the 68 people, there may have been many that did not want to own a gun, which is fine. Whether you want to take the time to learn how to use a firearm to defend your own life, that is your choice to make. And I'm fine with that. As they say, life is all about choices. But if there were some, or even one, who would have otherwise owned a gun, had the law not prevented them from, then I believe that the man who wrote that law is responsible for their deaths. And I challenge any liberal, or anyone who opposes the death penalty or gun ownership to provide an argument against this.